Hey everyone, today I want to make a really short video regarding my series, my worship series, my instrumental and just worship series on YouTube called In Secret. If you have yet to hear it, I have a playlist on my channel that's called In Secret. You'll find all of them there. So far there are 11 and there are many more that are coming. In Secret is basically a series of worship music, both instrumental and with voices that can minister to you in your prayer time and whenever it is that you just need time to worship. So I wanted to make this video. Oh, before I start, first and foremost, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you to all of those who have been blessed by this and who have come forward and have said, man, what a blessing that this series has been. A lot of you have written to me via email, through Instagram, through Facebook. A lot of you have written in the comments on YouTube. Just telling me what a blessing this has been. Many of you have been facing difficult times, and you've told me when you put this music that it ministers to your heart, that it brings peace. Some of you have put it for your babies when you put them to bed. I've gotten those messages. Some of you have told me that where there's been shootings in your city, you've played that to minister to your heart and to bring that peace and that comfort and that identity that comes from being a son and a daughter of God. So all the glory goes to God. I mean, I can't take credit for any of it. He's the one that anoints the music, that anoints the sound. And I'm so grateful that those things are happening. And that's what I want to make this video about today. I want to let you guys in on how this started with me. Before I used to do this, I would put music. I'm sure like many of you do. I put music to pray. And there were a lot of times where the music felt distracting. I would say more than half of the time for me. And I couldn't pray like that. I couldn't say things. I couldn't even just sing, not even in the key that I wanted. There's just so many times things were really distracting for me. So I began to just play. And that's what my prayer time turned into. And it's been like that for years now. That my prayer time is when I come in here, I turn on my piano, I dim the lights, and I just begin to play. And the sound of my instrument can say more than a verse or than a chorus or than a bridge. Sure, I think of things to say and I begin to sing and I begin to pray and flow. And at first it was hard because it's not something easy to do, to play and to kind of talk at the same time. But then I got used to it and it just became something free. And that's really how it was born. So in one of those, little by little, it just evolved to I would do a Facebook Live or an IG Live. And I would just kind of let people in on pretty much my prayer time. Sometimes my wife would come and she would sing. I think you could find some of those on my Facebook page. But eventually God spoke to me and he told me there are so many people that can be blessed by this. There are so many people that are like you. And above all that, he told me that there were sons and daughters of his that were too comfortable in their prayer time and that would just it kind of became like a stagnant kind of thing in prayer, and they needed something fresh, something new. And I know probably everyone envisions to do this, but when we come in here and there's no metronome and there's no agenda, and it's just I tell all my friends that you've seen record in the videos, I tell them when they come in, if you need to blow your nose, if you need to cry, if you need to just let go of the chair and fall on the floor, if you need to drink water, if you need to scream, if you don't even sing anything, it's okay, because we're in secret with God and God ministers to us. And all the songs that you've heard them sing, they've done an amazing job, by the way. All the songs you've heard them sing and minister are really spontaneous things that were birthed from the heart, from the spirit. Many of them is some things that they're going through, and so many people have written to me and identified with those things. So God is just so good because he knows you, and he knows your heart just as much as he knows ours. And it's amazing to see how around the world so many of you have been blessed. So I wanted to make just this short video just to let you in on how it all started. And God spoke to me to begin to just record them and to post them up on YouTube for free. So no one has to pay for them, no one has to buy them, just so you guys can be blessed. And every time we come in here and we do something, remember that it's all spontaneous. I mean, you'll see on the recordings, you'll see me turning on the camera because it died. You'll see me, like, there's no, like, we're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for free, spontaneous worship. And I hope we continue to achieve that. And I hope that you continue to be blessed. So if you haven't heard those series, go to my playlist called In Secret. Check it out. Share it with your friends, with your family. There's been marriages that have been changed. People have written to me about that their husband has heard the music from the car or whatever, and they said, who's that? Or who's singing, or who's playing, or that feels so peaceful. So I know that God is doing something through this, and it's a confirmation. So I just want to say thanks. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, share your thoughts and your comments, or if you have any other testimonies of what has happened, share them below. I want to hear what God has been doing with you through these songs. Tell me which one's your favorite. Tell me, tell me what you felt. Anything that you've experienced would be amazing. So I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.